Like, for real. Like, that's the biggest commitment that you can do in life, is to bear someone's child. So why is that less than the marriage commitment?
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Dutch, the Black Non-Democrat. Alright, folks, I created a short yesterday that I'm getting a lot of, feedback on. And, basically I just was sitting in the car and I decided to ask this question.
So I'm not a female, right? I believe I'm not. So I can't really answer this question. Why do you guys have dudes' babies, right? And then, if the dude say, I want to marry you, you say, well, that's a little too much. That's a big commitment. And I agree, marriage is a big commitment. But I don't think it's as big as, or even close to, having a whole baby by a dude. Like, for real. Like, that's the biggest commitment that you can do in life, is to bear someone's child. So why is that less than the marriage commitment?
Now, like a lot of you out there and myself, we always had these conversations with women. They will always tell us, yeah, I got 2 kids and, I got 2 baby fathers. It's like, you ever been married? Nah, marriage just too much. That's too much of a commitment for me. I mean, that's a lot. That's a whole lot to deal with. And I'm like, hold on. So you got 2 kids and 2 baby fathers, and that wasn't hard enough? Like, that right there is not a commitment? Like, I never understood the psychology behind actually, bringing a baby and going through the most horrifying pain known to man. Do you guys understand that childbirth is the number 1 worst pain known to man? And I think number 2 is getting burned alive. And so you would rather put your body through hell on a man that you really don't want to get married to. I can't make that. I can't jump that broom. But you can jump the broom of pushing a baby out of your whole body. I never understood this logic. And a lot of people came to the channel and they gave, explanations for this. But, some of the explanations were right on point. I understand where you're coming from, but I still don't get the psychological aspect of this. Okay, one of them said, it's for child support. But these guys that they mess with, they don't have jobs, and some of them don't even make that much money. So you're willing to push a whole baby out of your body for like $300 a month? $400 a month? If you not fucking Drake, I don't know what your goal is. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's hilarious. And someone said, it's to get these guys, that get them mad. Okay, let's go with that. You get them mad, but the only person who's stuck with this bill to pay is you, because he's gone. He done rolled out. He's a bum. He's a deadbeat. He's not there. So now you have to sacrifice all of what you need to do in life at 20 years old for having this baby. Another one said, it's because they know they're going to get welfare. They know that the government is going to take care of them. But guess what? The government could take care of you by paying for your schooling. You know what I mean? Come on. It can literally take care. You can get grants from the government to go to school. Why do you want this baby for the government to take care of you? And on top of that, once the government get their claws into you, it's like no going back. You know what I mean? Now, my mother, she was on welfare for 3 years. And, I remember getting those paper food stamps. Yes, I'm that old. we didn't have any independent cards. And even with the independent card, it's not even independent. You're not independent, you're dependent. But anyway, the thing is, my mother used it as a stepping stone for what it's supposed to be used for. But majority of these women out here, they use it as a lifestyle. They make welfare a lifestyle. So at the end of the day, and on top of that, you got to understand that you can't do certain things. So government is in your life. That's why I'm a conservative, baby. I do not want no government in my life, or just minimum. You know what I mean? But the government is going to be in your life, so you're willing to push a whole life out of your body to deal with this government on a daily day basis. Some said, hey, they just want to get loved. At the end of the day, look, man, your husband could love you too. And look, the thing about that love thing, and you know, they want to get loved and all of that, the thing is, man, y'all need to stop finding a better hobby out here, because it seems to me that these chicks just be lazy and don't have anything going on with themselves. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people that can love you, shorty. It's a lot of love out there that you can get other than getting a baby, and the baby is going to love you by default. So you want a baby to where, you know, there's no qualities that you have. You can be a straight up crackhead and your kid is still gonna love you. You know what I mean? But that goes to show you that these women wasn't loved growing up, if that's the reason. I think the reason is this. This is my take on it. And I appreciate everybody that came to that post and voiced their opinions on everything. And everything you said is valid. I just pulled a couple of them, but if you guys go to that short, which I'll have it in the description box, you can see how many people came up with so many explanations, you know. But the explanation I come up with is they have a mindset of certain things. They already have it in their mind from the behaviors that's going on in our community since the 1960s, where the Democratic Party and the government convinced black women, or women period, that they should have power. They should be independent. They should take over their own lives. They're good by taking care of kids by themselves. They don't need a man in the house. You can see in the welfare system. The thing is, it's like, okay, if you guys have a man in the house and y'all making under, say, $40,000, oh, we still can't help you, even though you cannot live on no $40,000. You know what I mean? So the thing is, they tell you, hey, you got to kick that man out. That man cannot stay with you while you receive this public assistance and these food stamps and this welfare. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you got to understand that they wasn't trying to incentivize marriage. They don't want you to be married out here. They want you to be apart, be arguing back and forth on YouTube in the comment section, and they love division. You see what I'm saying? That's how they create and take over a whole society, period. Now, I'm just specifically talking about the black community because I'm in the black community, but at the end of the day, it's an American thing, man. See, they just test all of this shit out with our race, with our community. You see what I'm saying? Even though everybody's explanation was valid, it still has to do with the mindset. Like I've been playing this video clip for the last probably 10 videos and on my channel, and it goes a little something like this.
8th grade girls, and I asked them to tell me what their goals were. This one particular young lady said that she wanted to have 2 kids. So I said, so are you going to have a husband? And she said, nope. And I said, please tell me why you would choose in the 8th grade to have a goal of having 2 kids and not be married. She said, because if I'm married to him, I can't collect child support. And then she said, why should I marry a man that I have kids by? He might have issues or something. He might be on drugs. And I said, well, if he's too bad to be your husband, do you really think he's going to make a better father?
So you guys just heard, again, this lady talking to 8th grade girls about their aspirations of the future, of getting married. But they say they don't want to get married. They want to have children to collect child support. They want to have children to collect welfare. They want to have children to have this independency, this false narrative that the government had pushed upon our females a long time ago. You see what I'm saying? And that's where we're at now with this single motherhood in our community being pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed. The representation on television is out of this world. When the last time you seen a married black woman on television? You see what I'm saying? It's always some independent, strong black woman fighting for her children. You see what I mean? That's all we have. That's all we look up to. I loved the Cosby Show back in the day because we seen a mother and a father in the household. I love Good Times back in the day, and even though they was poor as shit, I seen a mother and a father in the household, people. So like I said, I think it's the mindset of the community that make us think of things like this so backwards. The thing is, being married is way less of a commitment than pushing a baby out of your body and enduring the most horrifying pain known to man. Y'all go down in the comment section, tell me what you think. And on top of that, man, you can still add to that question. Why do you think women look at being married more than a commitment than having a baby? Y'all stay unplugged from false narratives, and I will see you on the next video. I'm out. Peace.